In this video, traders, we're going to look at the benefits of being prepared when trading. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. If you're a subscriber, welcome back and thank you for your support. If you're not, consider doing so by hitting the button down here if you're on mobile or wherever it may be. You know where it is. And give it a thumbs up if you like this kind of video at the end. Okay, so traders. How many of us go into the day, we sit down, we slump on our nice leather chair, we flick on the screen, we load up, we look and scan around and we're away. Probably too many of us. I know I've done that in my history. I don't do it anymore because I'm aware of the downsides of doing that. If you're doing that, I urge you to reconsider. So I want to look today at being prepared. If you think about anybody at a high level, pilot operating a plane, he goes in as prepared, he does his checklist, he knows how much fuel he's got, he knows his passengers on board, he knows where he's going, his navigation, his weather, all the kind of stuff. He doesn't kind of just put the radio call in for taxi clearance without having all of that ready. Yeah, surgeon goes in, he has the person prepped, he has all the tools that he needs, all the instruments he needs. He has everything. He's all clean. He knows what he's going to do. He knows if he's going to take out this kidney or that kidney, what operation he's going to do. You get the point. Ding. Everybody is prepared who is operating on a decent level. Athletes, anyone. Right. So why as traders do we think we can go in and just trade without being prepared? So the obvious thing about being prepared is that it just gives us a better shot of doing stuff. But let's drill down a little bit closer and look at the actual benefits. So the first one is consistency. It forms good habits and exercises that discipline muscle. If you're having trouble with discipline in your trading, you're not sticking to your rules, you're not doing this, you're doing that, then have a preparation routine that you do before the trading day. Whatever that may be, that is entirely up to you. I'm not going to stand here and say you've got to do this, and this. Make your own up. Let's say you go in and you say, okay, the first thing I do in the day is I get a coffee, right? For example, after you've got your coffee, you sit down, you open up a daily chart, you check the news, you check the overnight levels, you check this, you check that, you check the other. You go through your routine, your consistency. Maybe then you turn the screen off for a second and you relax and you calm down and you just visualize maybe how the day is going to go. Whatever suits you and floats your boat. The point is to have that consistency and just stick at it for 30 days and see if it improves your trading. All right. Forming good habits and exercise, and that's quite underrated, guys. You know, discipline is a problem for many traders, as it is with many people in all walks of life. As human beings, discipline is lacking very often with us. So the more you can stretch those discipline muscles and the better you can get at sticking to what you say you're going to do, the more likely that is to overspill into actual trading. And it's an easy thing to do. Okay, confidence. Another big one is knowing you're prepared when you go into the trading day will give you that confidence. You may not consciously, when you start trading, go, I don't feel confident about it, but subconsciously you're like, I feel rushed. I've just come into the screen now and I'm trading away. I don't feel like I know what's going on. And you might go and start to look at your key levels or this or whatever it may be, but ultimately you'll still have that nagging feeling inside you that says, hey, you could have prepared better, you haven't prepared. So having all the preparation, doing the preparation will give you that confidence. So you feel, hey, you know what, I'm prepared. I know where my levels are. I know what data's coming out. I know this, I know that. I know everything I need to know to do this job. All I've got to do is perform. And it gives you a far more confident state than being ill-prepared or poorly prepared. All right, number 3, and also what could go wrong? What could go right? What could go wrong? You know, just like a pilot would do and say, hey, if we get a storm, what do we do? A surgeon would do, if this patient cardiac arrests, what do we do? It's being prepared. So they've got the confidence to deal with any problems that come up. In trading, hey, I've hit a big loser. Hey, there's something come out. How do I react? You know, this is the whole game we're in, guys. All right, control. It's the only part of the day which we can control. We can't control whether a winning trade, a losing trade, how much money we make, how much money we lose. Okay, we can control how much money we lose. Cap it, we can cap our risk and something we can control, but we can't really control whether it's going to come today, come tomorrow, whether you're going to make a lot today, make a lot tomorrow. It's out of our control. We know that as traders, we have to relinquish control to the market. We have a setup and strategy that we trade, and then what will be will be. So The only part of the day we can control is the preparation. So it gives us the illusion, maybe the wrong word, but it gives us the feeling that we're in control in some way. I've taken charge of the day. I'm taking charge of my trades. I'm taking charge of my trading business, and I'm executing this preparation. Right, I'm done. Now I feel ready. I've controlled that. I'm in the best possible state now. I've got my confidence. I've developed the consistency of doing it. I'm ready to rock and roll. Okay, and the final one I've got for you guys is composure. You know, rehearsing different things can happen, different things that might happen during the trading day. Hey, you have a loser straight away. I make a really good winner. Market rips off the upside. So not only from an operations perspective, but also from a trading perspective. Operations as in the market does this. What happens? What am I going to do if the market does that? Okay, I'm prepared. I'm going to sell those highs. I'm going to see how it does there. That might tie in with a long from here. You get the point. Or the other thing is mentally as well. What happens if something extreme comes out? Like we've got data coming out today and it just goes crazy. How am I going to react to that? What happens if I have 2 losers in a row? Am I going to take the third straight away and then get stopped out potentially for the day? Or am I going to step back? Rehearsing this just gives you composure during the actual event, during the trading day. Just like the military would do if they're training under live fire conditions. It allows them when they're in the actual battlefield to have the composure and say, hey, I've been here before. I understand what I've got to do. I know what I've got to do. Everyone else knows what they've got to do. Let's just get on and do it. And it's the same kind of thing. And by the way, I'm not comparing trading to being in the military. I'm just giving an analogy of the different things where, you know, these things happen. Being prepared in any walk of life, especially trading, is going to be beneficial to you. So consistency gives you that discipline muscle, stretches it, hardens it, makes it better. Confidence gives you that confidence in your subconscious that you're prepared and you're ready for it. And that's powerful. Control. You can control this part of the day. You can't control any part of the trading. And composure gives you that composure and clarity of thought when things are going on in the heat of the battle. All right, guys. Those are some of the benefits of being prepared. Stick your thoughts in the comment section below. Add your own. As always, good trading. Keep the risk managed. Give it a thumbs up and a like if you like this kind of stuff, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet already to the channel. Much appreciated. Take care. Bye bye.